Hello, replay viewers. Hi, everyone. Let's get my chat up so I can read what's going on. Good morning. Hello. It's early today, earlier than usual. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see what's going on. Hello, everyone. My list ready. An old school clipboard. Does anybody use these or is it just me? I clipboard still for certain activities. Good morning, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, good morning. Hi, everyone. Good morning. If you'd like a card, let me know before the lineup builds. Let me know. I'm only going to be on for about an hour today, but I wanted to pop in. Oh, I should set an alarm somewhere. I'll watch the clock. Good morning. Hello. If you'd like a card, let me know before the list builds. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Come on in. Welcome in. Hello, hello. I feel like I have a shiny forehead again. What's going on with this light? There we go. That's a bit better. Good morning, everyone. Hello. Hi, Chucky. Good morning. Hello, hello. Okay, who would like a card? If you have a question, just pop it in the comments below. Or if you just want a card, let me know. Just say card, please, and I'll give you a card. Welcome in. Hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. Praying for Florida, praying for all the hurricane stuff that's going on right now. It's absolutely terrifying, to be honest, for everyone in North America. And I have family in Florida, too, and it is absolutely so scary. So I wanted to come in and send some love and just spread some light and inner power because that's what we need more than ever right now. Hi guys, card, okay, let's go, let's go. We got 2 cards coming up. I'm gonna do it list style again. We're gonna try it. I'm experimenting with different ways. So L asked first. Thank you for the hearts and love, everybody. I really appreciate it. And then stay happy, okay? And then as we go, I'll keep adding more people. If you want a card, just pop a question or just say card, please, and I'll pop you a card. Okay, so L, let's see what your card. We have a new deck, a different deck. I have lots of decks, you guys. I love playing with these decks. Look at the purple today. Let's see, L. Is that right? Yes. L. Desert, you're next. Ooh, I love that name, Desert Wolf. Love it. Love the masculine energy of that name. Okay, so your card is intuition. Intuition. Let's remember, tap the screen for Florida. Let's send so much love to Florida, everybody together. I'm going to tap it too. I really want the love to go out today. That's my intention. Oh, it's too bad. I guess you can't read it. I'll read it to you, but I just want you to see the picture. Okay, I know it's backwards, so here you go. Okay. So for L, it says intuition. Each person's, well, it would help if I could see. Each person's road to the inner source is extraordinary and personal. How liberating to listen inside and sense moment to moment what's needed. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you. So this is for L. It's the intuition one. As you can see the photo. Intuition, it's like your larger seeing perspective, right? And this card is saying, isn't it liberating when there's so much going on in the world right now, like with the hurricane stuff? And I know I'm not anywhere close. Oh, you're so welcome, honey. I'm not anywhere close to the hurricane, but I do have family there who seems to be moving away. I also have friends and mentors. It's scary. But either way, I know a lot of us are like me who were just crying looking at the stories last night. I was like, I couldn't stop crying. Chris was like, are you okay? I'm like, no. It was the same during the 2020 global crisis. When you're sensitive, it's just, you feel the energy and it's really sad, really sad. So this is saying when things are hard, isn't it freeing to know that inside we have the capability to tune in to liberation inside, right? It reminds me of the expression, I know why the cage birds sing. That was a very famous book by Maya Angelou, who's a very wise woman. And, you know, even if you're stuck in a cage or a jail cell, like whatever it is, there's freedom by tuning within to your intuition and having a relationship with your gut. Exactly what Elle's saying. Trust my gut. My dad would say, yes, yes, yes. Tune in and feel the inner spirit, right? Feel the space there, no matter what's going on in our physical world. Feel the space, feel the freedom, feel the energy there, feel the knowing, the deep knowing. I'll say that because I am here to empower you guys. I'm not here to tell you what to think, what to do. I want you to feel into your power because there's a light that lives inside all of us. In this world, it's very easy to disconnect, especially if you've been through trauma, and especially when there's so much, just one after the other. Like the millennials are just getting bombarded. I know every generation is, but I really see it with the millennials. I'm like, did they even have a break? It's like, wow, this is wild. So that's your card for today, Elle. Thank you so much for your question. And Stay Happy is next, and they have a question. So remember, if you have a specific question, you can type it in the comments below. I'll apply it to your card. But we're all sending Elle so much love. And Stay Happy does have a question. So their question is, am I getting some support and moving in home? Can you clarify that? And am I getting some, can you clarify that? I want to be clear before I pick your card. Am I getting some support and moving in home? I don't know. What does moving in home mean? I understand am I getting support, but does that mean support with moving to your home? Are you moving to a new home? Just clarify a bit more, please. You don't have to tell us all the tea unless you really want to, but good morning, May. Good morning, Amanda. Hello, everybody. Yes, you can get a reading, Jill, of course. If you want a reading, I don't drop my pens everywhere. If anybody wants a reading, just go ahead, say, I want a card, I want a reading, and I'll add you to the list. Okay, what was your name, Jill? Okay. I'm working on improving my handwriting, y'all, because sometimes when I have a list of 50 people, I can't even read. I'm like, does this sound like anybody? I'm so used to typing now. I barely ever write. But that is one of my intentions. Okay, so they're saying like financial support and the new home I applied for, still waiting. Got you. Okay. And your original question was, sorry, am I going to get support, I think? Am I getting some support and moving in home? Like financial support. So am I getting financial support with moving into the new home that you applied for? Okay, in that general direction. Let's see. Stay Happy. I love your name. Love the energy. Good morning, everyone. We're sending out gorgeous vibes out to the hurricane today. It's supposed to be a big blow, a big hit, and I'm scared for people. I really am, and I'm sending so much love and prayers and just coming on here. I have an appointment at 10, so I'll be on for a short time today, not as long as I usually am, about an hour and a half probably, maybe a bit less. But I wanted to come in and just spread some love and get into the vibes. We got to stay as strong as we can, even though it's wild out there. It's wild out there. Amanda, okay, I got you. Coley, okay, honey, I got you. I'll add you guys onto the list. Amanda, Coley. Okay, and if anyone is urgently wanting to skip the line because you're in a hurry or you really just want one, you can just follow the instruction right there, okay? Click my profile picture twice and you'll see. I have a secure server. I've been in business 15 years. If you have any question about me or my business, just feel free to ask. I'm always happy to talk about it. Okay, so, but I am giving free cards for everybody, okay? Thank you for the roses. Thank you for the gifts, everybody, in the hearts. Much appreciated. Okay. Good morning, Cindy. Stay happy. Financial support. It's interesting because a lot of people feel like women like me who are doing cards, like we're just sitting here picking cards, but we're not. Like we got to do a lot of work throughout the day, just make sure we're attuned, we have a clear channel, and we can pick. So whenever I get distracted, then I lose where it is, so I have to tune in again. But usually it's just me holding my breath, especially today after watching all those hurricane videos and worrying about people. So bear with me as I tune in deeper. Normally I have meditation music on, but I'm posting all of these replays onto YouTube, so they don't like music. Okay, stay happy. This one. Yes. Okay, we got you. We got you. Got you. Okay, let's talk about moving into your new home and the financial support for that. Guidance. Guidance. You get the guidance card. Guidance. If anybody joining wants a card, just type in the comments below. Okay, I want a card and I'll add you to the list. Diamond Girl. Okay, yes, of course, honey. Suzette, Diamond Girl. So this is your card. You can just look at the image. I know it's backwards. I realize that. But I will read it to you. So there's the, ooh, it's a sailing. Every time I look at boat now, I'm thinking about Lieutenant Dan, who's, is anyone following that story? Okay, when you make divine intelligence your foundation, you finally have a fixed star to follow. Oh, I love this one. Love it. Look at your star. Look at your star, your North Star to follow. When you make, remember we have to engage our free will, okay? When you make divine intelligence, whatever you believe created all life on the planet, everybody has different names for it, different ideas. We're not here to debate those. I'm here to tell you, I call it creative intelligence for my teaching purposes. And I'm here to tell you that this card is here to tell you that too, but I firmly believe this too. When you make divine intelligence, whatever you call it, creative intelligence, your foundation, the place you check into, like the last card, right? Your inner wisdom, that space inside of you. When you make that your foundation, you finally have a fixed star to follow. It's like an anchor in the wild ocean. It's an anchor. It's like, I know what I'm doing. I know what I want. I know my direction. We can't control everything. We can't control which way the wind blows. We can't control a lot of things, but we can control a lot. We can control our intention. And when we have that North Star to follow, so when it applies to your situation about your you were looking for financial support in the new home you applied for, this is what you can do, is you can start to really look for guidance from within. Those hunches, those intuitions, those instincts that we get, those little, like someone else said earlier, gut instincts, those are everything. I've been in business for 15 years. I've created massive success, like wild. From where I came from, I never would have imagined what I created. And I did that a lot of the times by listening to my hits. Every time I got into my mind, like, of course there's strategy, right? But this applies to you too. Every time I got into my mind and like started over analyzing, like, oh, but this business person's doing it that way. This person's doing it that way. No, I have the blueprint inside of me when I listen to the hints, and they're usually little whispers. They're subtle. Okay. They're subtle. When you listen, when you're like, that's it. For me, for example, it was like, go to this one cafe, which I'd never gone to. But it was right in, I won't go into it because I want to pick cards for everybody today, but it was right into my business niche. I was living far away. I was like totally lazy at the time, just feeling lazy. I'm like, I don't want to get dressed and go all the way down there, but I'm like, I know better. I went there and so much business came from me just going there. Let's just put it that way. Okay. So this is how we listen. This is how we do. Please just comment once, okay? I look at all the comments, so don't worry. If you keep spamming, I am going to delete you. You left like, oh my gosh, I have to mute you, my love. This is way too much. There's no need to put like 15 messages. Just one is good. Okay? Yeah, that's way too much. One is good. You don't have to do it like 50 times because that's just spamming. Okay, I think I muted that person. Oh, Stay Happy says, I appreciate your time. You're welcome, honey. Have a nice day. You're welcome. Okay, so we got you. Okay, and we're going to move on to, I just want to make sure, Laverne, okay? Laverne, you're on the list. You're about 5 down, okay? We're going to keep rolling along. Desert Wolf, are you still here? You're welcome. Desert Wolf, are you still here? Okay, Sidhu, I didn't mute you yet, so I'll leave you, but do not spam again, okay? Because I will mute you at that point. Don't spam again. I'm going to, you don't know, but I'm going to look at all the comments. But even if you didn't know, it's not good to put like 10 times. You don't have to put 10, like copy and paste 10 times. All right, most people have those boundaries. Anonymous, I need Anonymous. Okay, Anonymous, you're going to go after Laverne. Anonymous. And just so you know, you guys, that the order that TikTok gives it to me is sometimes different from you. I've seen that on other lives too. So I do the order that I see over here, okay? All right, just making sure I didn't miss anybody. Okay, so let's tune into Desert Wolf. I don't think they are still here. Desert Wolf, are you still here? Last call, last call. And then we'll go on to Jill and then Amanda, if you guys are still here. La la la. Let's see who's still here. If you see me looking over here, I am checking the comments. Oh, Jill. Okay, Jill's here. Thank you. Yeah, no problem, honey. Okay. And just hang in, everybody who's adding new comments. Go ahead, add your comments, add your requests and your questions. Just give me a minute, because when I'm pulling cards, I'm not able to read, but I will go and put everybody in order on the list, okay? All right, so Desert Wolf isn't here. Jill, did you have a question, my love? I can't remember if you had a question or you just said you want a card. Let me see quickly. Miss Melissa, I got you. Catherine. Miss Melissa, Catherine. Okay. I love all the names here. That's so cute. Miss Melissa. I like that. Jill, did you have a question, my love, or did you just want a card? Card, okay. Amanda, I got you. Is that the same Amanda as before or a different one? Amanda D. Okay, honey. If you're feeling your depression coming lately, okay, I got you. I get that. I was starting to feel that last week. I was like, ugh. Because my pool that I normally go swimming and do laps in closed down. And that's a huge thing for me to keep my mental health good. And they closed down to do some major cleaning. And it just threw me off of my schedule. But it was a great learning, like I teach here. It's a great learning when obstacles come up, because it allowed me to see, oh, there's other things I can do. I know that sounds funny, but I do have an injury right now. You're probably like, well, you could go for a walk or a run, but I have an injury, so swimming was the best thing for me. So, yeah. Different. Okay, Amanda, I got you. I put you down. Amanda D. Yes, Raquel, you're up in about 10 people. Okay. All right, let's go. If anybody wants to skip the line, remember there's an option to do that. I totally honor if someone's like, I need a card now. I can't wait. I don't want to wait for all this. Just go ahead and I'll get a ding if someone purchases a skip the line for $22, and then you can have your read right away. Okay, obviously I'll finish who I'm reading first, but then I'll continue on with the free reads. So those ones get priority, obviously. But I'm doing tons of free readings, as I always do. Okay, so Jill. So yeah, Jill, my point in mentioning that was just right off the bat, I just got for you, like, make sure the basics are being taken care of. Most of us aren't drinking enough water. Stuff like that helps, because when we don't take care of our basic bodies, basic nutrition, basic movement, you know, just a little bit, even 10 minutes, 8 minutes, just getting up, jumping, dancing, you know, every bit helps. When we don't take care of that stuff, and for me, meditation is very basic. Any kind that you can find online, especially binaural beats, especially if you've been through trauma, these things make a huge difference. When we don't take care of that, our body goes into stress, and that's when depression starts to come back, okay? Swimming is great when you can't exercise. Yes, exactly. Yes. Okay, Jill. This is your card. Faith. Jill. Faith. Faith. And don't look at the bottom. I'll read that for you, because I know it's backwards. But this says faith, and this is your image, okay? Faith. Miraculously, amazingly, everything I need always comes. Love is opening me to receive beyond anything I imagine. So when we're getting those, you know, callings of depression and little hints of depression, it does feel miraculous. It's like, miraculously, amazingly, everything I need always comes. Love is opening me to receive beyond anything I can imagine. Oops, that's the back. So the thing is we can open. First of all, in order to open, what we do is we tune in to what needs we do have met right now, because our human brain takes over, right? And when we tune into, like, oh, I always give the example, like, let's say you're sleeping on the floor somewhere or on somebody's couch. Maybe you like the blanket. Maybe you like the cat that they have, you know, the dog. You know, start there with the little simple things that are right in front of you. That will start to open you to more amazingness and appreciation and gratitude. That is the highest frequency that we can get into when it comes to getting out of depression, one of the highest, getting out of depression, warding it off, and taking care of those basic physical needs. Okay, Jill? You feel that? Is this resonating? Yes, everybody, come on in. I hear that. Yes, Emily. If you want a card or you have a question, just ask. I am sending out all the love this morning. Got a lot going on in North America. My goodness. Jill, let me know if you've received that. You're so welcome, honey. Jill says thank you so much. Okay, Amanda, not Amanda D. Amanda D, you're a bit more down the list. The other Amanda, are you still here? Amanda, I think you had a colorful emoji or something. I remember something. If you're still here and you had a question, ask me again, but I'll look for it right now while you're commenting. Thank you, Emily, for the rose. I appreciate that. Let's see, guys. Let's see. Dun, dun, dun. Michelle, I'll add you to the list. Michelle. Okay, Amanda, are you still here? It's going to be Amanda and then Coley. Ooh, my handwriting. Coley. Coley? Colby? Coley? Something like that. Amanda, is that you? Yes, that's you. Okay, yes, I remember that now. Lost with Jordan. Okay, well, anything happen between us soon. I'm getting a yes for you, and I'm going to pull a card, okay? I get a yes. Yes, something is going to happen between us soon. Now, that something is kind of vague, so you know what that is for you. But let's pull a card. Amanda. Amanda and Jordan. You like him a lot? Aw. I love when there's love connections in here. It's so sweet. One of them made me cry the other night. This guy was describing the way he had a look with the woman that he is so interested in, and their look that they had when they were in public and they just ran into each other. I was like, ooh, I felt that. It was so awesome. Okay, Amanda. Ooh, this is a good one. Reframe. Reframe. So remember not to look at the bottom. I'm going to read that for you because it's backwards. But look at this. Reframe. 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 This is happening for me, not to me. This is happening for me, not to me. So there's an interruption and a pause in the flow, right? With you and Jordan. I feel that. And so often when that happens, we're like, something's wrong. We all do this. Something's wrong. Something must be wrong. Something must be going off. Oh my goodness. And then we turn into Chicken Little. I don't know if you guys remember Chicken Little, but he's like, oh, the sky is a chicken character. He's like, the sky is falling. We go straight into anxiety instead of what this card is saying. What if we said, oh, this is happening for me, not to me. To me is like, I can't control anything. That's never true. There's some things we can't control, but we got to focus on what we can control. And we got to focus on how we're going to reframe things like the card says. So happening for us means, ooh, what could a pause do? How could that benefit me and my ultimate goal? How could that benefit what I want to achieve with Jordan? What is it? Maybe it's time to draw in. I've talked to a lot of women about this on these streams, right? Maybe it's time to draw back your power, take back all your power from all the sources it's been, all your energy from all the sources it's been going to, bring it back home and cultivate a juicy magnetism. How? We do that by taking really good care of ourselves, filling our own cup, like we say, until it's overflowing, right? Because when we do that, guess what? Jordan's going to be like, oh my gosh, I love that energy. Who doesn't like that energy? Everybody does. Everybody wants that. Yes. Okay. She says, haven't heard from him from 6 days. I'm confused. Yeah. So this is the way that we can help ourselves to feel better and to focus on what we can control. Like I said, fill ourselves up. And then when we focus on that, it's not going to feel like forever, but also it speeds up what we want to arrive to us. But when we focus on that, regardless of what happens, we're going to feel so much better, aren't we? Right? Because instead of letting the anxiety take over, and instead of focusing on that, focus on you, and your whole relationship, whether it is with Jordan or somebody else, is going to be so much better. Why? Because you're your own source of power now, and your own source of joy right? Especially as women, we really got to learn to create our own joy and keep focusing on ourselves. And I don't know if you're straight or not, it sounds like it, but it doesn't matter. But especially in the masculine and feminine dynamic, the polarity dynamic, men love that. Men love a goddess who is in her power, doing her thing, shining. Men love that, right? The certain kind of men. It depends what kind of man you want. But it's so true. So you got this. I hear you. I need to get back to myself. Ah, yes, it's resonating. Yes, absolutely. Sounds like there's been a place. So what a great thing. If you think about everything's for me, well, what a great thing for the universe to do for you, as weird as that sounds. But it's like, yeah, it's going to give you a pause to get back to yourself so you can have a really juicy connection with Jordan. Juicy with Jordan. Yes, Jerica Labai. There's about 10-15 people. But I will add you to the list, okay? All right, my love, Amanda, thank you for your question. Amanda says, awesome. Thank you so much. You're so welcome, my love. Okay. Coley, I think I already tried calling, did I? Or I mentioned it. I didn't see if you commented again. So Coley, if you're here. If not, we're going on to, oh my gosh, my handwriting. Suzette, Diamond something. Just comment if you're still here. Sometimes people come in and out. So comment if you're still here. And then we will get to Diamond Girl. Yes, Suzette. But I'm looking for Coley. And then, oh my gosh, my handwriting. You guys, I need to go back to like printing class. Oh, Coley. Okay, there you are, honey. Okay, Coley's up next. Awesome. Okay, what's going to happen in the next couple months? I'm going to need something a bit more specific. I can be general with the card. But if you want like a solid firm answer for me, then get a little bit more specific. You can say what area of life, money, relationships, or health. I'm not a medical doctor, so I don't predict health stuff, but I do talk about well-being, general well-being, but because I don't know you guys, so I have to be general and I have to be very responsible. Okay. But, so you can give me an area, or you can just say, just general, and I will pick you a card. I'll do that either way. Okay. Basically what I'll do is once I get the card, I'll apply it to your specific situation. Okay, Coley. Okay, here's your card. Here's your card. Going to get better with family. Okay, my love. Everybody tap the screen for Coley. I want to send lots of love. I'm tapping too for her family situation. And we're going to check what card she got. Non-duality. Non-duality. Okay, I got an immediate yes that things are going to get better with family. Immediate yes for you. Okay? But let's see what this card says. Let your authentic humanity shine forth, while also bowing to the inner divine. So as I keep saying again and again, inner divine means your inner self, your inner being. And it's the same energy as whatever you believe created life on this planet. Whatever you call it. You could call it God, Allah, Source, Universe, Mother Nature, like whatever you call it, right? That's what it refers to. I generally call it creative intelligence for teaching purposes. But this says inner divine. Excuse me. Let your inner humanity shine forth while also bowing to the inner divine. You can become fluent at doing both. So it's basically saying, make sure you're not just connecting to your human self, right? The physical, the flesh meat suit, as we call it, right? That's walking around and has thoughts and is doing practical things all the time, because there's this inner being. There's this inner being. Okay? Does this resonate with you? If you have any questions, remember these cards make a lot of sense to me, like intuitive sense. It's just the way I operate and how I've always lived. So no question is too silly. Sometimes it just doesn't make sense. And you're allowed to say that, okay? I admire people who ask questions directly and who have questions and just ask them, okay? Beautiful message. Connecting will be healing too. Yes, exactly. Yes, it does heal when you connect to your inner self. Absolutely. And it's great guidance. I'm here not to get you to depend on me. I'm here to get all of you to connect back into your inner guidance. That's why I'm here, because we all have very, very strong inner guidance systems. They're always available, okay? So let me know how that was for you, and we will move on to the next person. Just check the comments here. Yeah, so they're really, the non-duality means there's a huge contrast, right? Hi, Kelly, we're doing great. How are you? I'm not gonna lie, I stayed up watching a lot of the hurricane videos and I was crying. I just am so worried about people, so I have low key, you know, obviously I'm human, but I'm just like, oh my gosh, low key like stress, right? Like, ugh, I hope it's gonna be okay today. It's horrifying. It's really scary. So I wanted to come on here and share some love though, and tune into the energy and our inner strength. Yes, okay, you're welcome. Coley says yes, so good. Okay, Brittany, I added you to the list, honey. There's about 15 people on it, but we're moving along here, okay? And I got your question. Yes. Okay, my love. Let's everybody tap the screen again for, oops, I sent an invitation to somebody. I'm sorry. I don't know what I did. I did that by accident. It said invitation sent. I don't even know what I did. So just ignore that, whatever that is. Lots of praying. Yes, absolutely. Yes. Thank you for the roses, Coley. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay. So we're good. We good? Let me see. Did I invite somebody to come live or no? Oops. All right. I used to do debates, so I used to have like tons of people on here with me at once, but I like this too. Okay, my love, thank you again for your question, Coley. All the best to you, okay? Stay in the energy. Stay in your power. Suzette, are you still here? Suzette wanted to come on here, and yeah, I know my cousin called me yesterday and was worried I'm in Montreal. Okay. Sorry, did we have a card reading yesterday? I'm sorry, Kelly. I deal with a lot of different people. Is this related to it, or I'm sorry, Kelly, if I've forgotten. Let me know. I love that you're in Montreal, though. I'm in BC. We're in Canada together. Okay, so Suzette, Diamond Girl, are you still here? If not, we'll go on to, I believe it's Laverne. I was looking for that earlier. My neighbors. Everyone's so far away from my house. Like, I have a huge property here, but sometimes the forest, like the voices travel when people are talking loud. I'm like, what was that? I normally hear animals, but Laverne, there you are. Thank you, honey. Should I stop fixing and just sell the truck? Okay, got ya. Let's tune into Laverne's. Okay, so should I stop? I'm gonna answer, should I stop fixing? Because I have to choose one. I'm getting no to stop fixing it. I'm getting no to stop fixing it. And I'm getting no to sell it. So that's what I'm getting. Let's see what your card says. I go visit my friend a lot in Montreal, Kelly. Okay. Oh, you're talking to Kelly. Sorry. Yeah, my cousin's in BC. No, I've said my cousin was worried about the hurricane. I got you. Okay, sorry. You guys, I apologize if I'm all over the place. Sometimes you just have to speak to me like a toddler, like repeat things and tell me what you're talking about exactly, even though it's annoying. Because lots of times there's lots of comments, and even when not, I'm in channeling mode. So it's like I'm using a different area of my brain, but I got you. Okay, in Ontario, eh? Brittany's in Ontario too. Cool. Okay, but I'm doing my best. You're so welcome. Brittany says thank you for doing this. I didn't even see for trauma survivors. I have had so much trauma in the last year. I'm so sorry, honey. Yeah, we're getting into our power together. Our mantra here, one of our greatest mantras, is I can and I will. Okay, I can and I will. I will get through this. I will get through all of the symptoms and all of the things that we have to go through as trauma survivors, okay? To get back to our balance and back to our strong selves, okay? Actually, we end up stronger, to be honest. It's just like when you break a bone. After you heal it, it's stronger than it was before, okay? So stronger than before. Okay, my loves. Let's see for Laverne. Laverne and her truck. I'm such a girl. Every time a truck or a car comes up, I'm like, what color is it? That's the first thing I think. Or if Chris is like, let's get a new vehicle. I'm like, what color are we going to get? That's the first thing I think of. Okay, my mom just got one of those new Cyber trucks. Kind of cool. All right. Ooh, see? Allowing. Remember my answer to you was no to stop fixing it and no to sell it. So allowing, Laverne. Allowing. Let's see what it says. Radical acceptance says yes to reality in any given moment. So what's needed can come next. So, okay, let's use the truck as an example. So we've got a truck, it keeps breaking, there's annoying things happening, and we don't want it to be like that. We're like, why can't it just be good? Maybe I need to sell this thing, right? But it's just like in a relationship or anything else, when things start to get annoying, what happens when we stay? What happens when we surrender to it instead of, I can't anymore, right? We feel the frustration, we deal with the frustration, but then we stay. And we're like, okay. It's interesting because with energy, how this works is when we surrender into it, that pattern will slow down and come to a stop eventually. When we're like, okay, truck, what do you got for me next? I'm ready to fix the next thing. Does this make sense? How does this feel? Once again, I am very, 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 oh, Trina, I'm so sorry, honey. We're with you here. This is a great space for you. We're with you. I got you. We're with you. If you'd like a card, let me know. Yes, positive motivation, Kelly says. Yes, Amanda. Yes, new power. Dan. Okay, so I'll put D on the list as well. D. I'm getting chilly in here. I don't know why it's so cold. Getting chilly up here. Finally found the courage. Oh, yes. Full-time mom. Oh, okay. It looks like you're adding full-time mom, but I think that's your name. I'm so sorry, honey. And I'm celebrating your courage too. We gotta have a bell to ring when people leave situations that are horrible. Okay, so I don't know where. Is Laverne still here? Laverne, do you feel complete? How do you feel about my giggly explanation and allowing? That's the message for you. This is a surrender piece. Surrender, whoops, I'm moving this sign everywhere, aren't I, guys? What am I doing? Now it's on my shirt. Trying to find, and then I was like moving the comments. Okay, let you stay up there. Stay up there, right there. Let me check the iPad and make sure people on their iPads can see it. So it's different. There. Perfect. Okay. All right, my loves. That was your card. That was your reading. Thank you for your question. Yeah, thank you. Makes sense. Yeah. So when we surrender, we're open to what is going on. We're open to the deeper message. We're open to getting out of our pattern of it should be this way. God damn it, right? Sorry for anybody who doesn't like that when we say that in vain, but it's like, oh, damn it, right? Urgh. So yes, getting into the vibe of, okay, all right, well, surrender. I'm surrendering. So what's going on here? But of course, ultimately, the decision is up to you. You've got to make the decision first. If you're not going to sell it, then that's the option. That's the sane option, the option that won't make you go insane. Because if you say, I'm not going to sell it, and then you continue to choose to, resist is the word we're looking for, resist the pattern that keeps happening, then we're going to go crazy. Surrendering is what changes it. It's like if you stay in a relationship where you're like, why are we always doing this together? I love him so much and I just can't understand it. But you decide that you're going to stay and make it work, then, well, we've got to look at it differently. We've got to open up differently. Okay, let me sit down. Let me hear him out. Let me fully hear him out without my monkey brain. But first, I got to control my emotions, the frustration, the annoyance. And control, I don't mean ignore. I mean deal with, feel them, validate ourselves. Talk to someone like me if you want to, right? Like you can click my profile picture. I offer lots of support, but if it's not me, it doesn't matter. Anybody else, talk to a friend, talk to somebody else, move through it and then show up differently. Like, okay, now I can listen. I'm an empty vessel. I've got rid of all my emotions that are clogging me up. Now I can hear you. Okay. Surrender is so powerful. Yes, Amanda. Lou. Okay, guys, I do need to leave in about 45 minutes. I have an appointment, so I think I'm going to close the list for now. I don't want anyone to be disappointed, so I have about I still have about 10 people, so let me keep moving. Okay, but I come on often, don't worry about it. And if you want to be notified when I'll be live next and you can get a card next, then just click on my profile picture. There's an email list there specifically to let you know, because I know TikTok doesn't notify everybody. Okay. And I also put all of these replays onto YouTube. So there's a link to my YouTube when you click the replay too. Okay, thank you, Laverne, for your question. Anonymous, are you still here? Anonymous, then Sadhu, and then Miss Melissa. Those are the next ones we have up. Oh my gosh, you guys, if you can see my handwriting, I'm going to show you. What do these even say? What do these even, seriously, what do these even say? My gosh. I used to have the most beautiful handwriting. I don't know what happened to it. Well, I do know. Technology. All right, Anonymous, let's go. I want to know, what is my angels? What do my angels want to tell me? I need a clear mind to know if I move on or not. Okay, I got you. Can you hear the birds? I know my dishwasher's on this morning. Usually I don't have it on, but can you hear the birds too? They're so beautiful. Oh my gosh, your angels want to tell you about self-love. This is my favorite card. Look at it. My angels want to tell you about self-love. Oh, there's my notification for my 10 o'clock. Self-love. Let's see what it says. This is one of my favorites in this deck. Let the wall fall that separates me from my own inner child. I long to take care of myself like never before. This is worth another repeated read. Yes, it is beautiful. Anonymous, let me put some throat spray on my throat. You guys, I used to live stream for like 5-6 hours at a time, no problem, but I'm getting back into it. So got my natural throat spray. I don't sell it, don't worry. Okay. Olive leaf and peppermint. Okay, my loves. All right, so let's read it again. It's so beautiful. Self-love. This is what your angels are telling you, okay? Let the wall fall that separates me from my own vulnerable inner child. I long to take care of myself like never before. Get that wall down, girl. Get that wall down and go love yourself. Love your most vulnerable parts of yourself. Love, 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 love. Let it in. Let it in. And take care of yourself. Sometimes it just means a nap. It's like asking ourselves throughout the day, what do I need right now in this moment? And then give it to yourself. That's self-love. Like literally a lot of times for me, especially when I was in my deep trauma healing, I was like, I just need a nap. But a part of me wouldn't let myself have a nap. But my inner child was like, I want a nap. And I'm like, no, we got to work, right? And I can never heal like that. So what do you need? Okay, my love. Thank you for your question. Okay, Amanda, Brittany, I'm not sure. I think you're talking to somebody else, right? You're welcome, my love. You're so welcome. Thank you for your question. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your energy. Everybody tap the screen for self-love and so much love for all the hurricanes. I'm tapping to all the people that are affected by the hurricane. I'm so scared. I really am. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to sit here and pretend I'm scared for people. I'm very scared. Okay, Sadhu, are you still here, honey? We're going to tap into the vibes. We're going to get into the vibes, get into as much power as we can and hold space for the world, right? This is how we get into our power. Well, hi, Sadhu. Okay, you're still here. You're welcome, honey. No problem. All right, Sadhu, did you have a question, my love? Yes, I think you did. You had 20 copy and paste ones. If you can, just write it one more time. Just once, okay? Not 20. One more time. Oh, here it is. I have PSW exam. Can I pass? Your name is Pawan. Okay. Got you. Okay, so the answer to can I pass is yes. And let's get you a card. for Pawan. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Pawan. Pawan. I heard something give me a notification, but I don't see it. I don't know if that was a skip the line. If someone wants to skip the line, you still can. I forgot my other phone. Let me know if you did skip the line, okay? All right. Pawan, your card is a powerful one. Delusion. Ready? Delusion. Let's see what it has to say. Delusion. Powerful. Intention without surrender. Oh, we were just talking about surrender. That's so awesome. Hi, Jenna. Intention without surrender can be a fast path to delusion. Amanda, what do you do, honey? Are you... Okay, I just want to make sure. Oh, okay. I don't know who you're asking to message you. I want to make sure you're not soliciting people here because people don't like to be solicited. Delusion. Okay, so let's read that again. Intention without surrender can be a fast path to delusion. So we were just talking about surrender, and we can have a goal, like I said, like keeping a relationship, passing your exam. But if we don't surrender, like, okay, let's say by chance if I didn't, or let's say by chance if I chose not to, I will still be safe. I will still be okay. Right? It's not failure, it's surrendering to whatever may be. And it's not just like I'll be safe and I nothing bad will happen. It's also something better is probably waiting. But you can also apply this to, this is what I would do if I were you. I would keep applying it to passing that PSW, right? I think that's personal support worker, right? Oh, it's okay, Amanda. Don't worry. Yeah, it's okay. I just need to keep an eye on things too, right? Because sometimes there's trolley trolls. It's funny, yesterday when I said that word, one popped in, but we hardly get any here, which is awesome. Okay, yes. Okay, and we have a pretty low count today, but sometimes we get lots of people in here, and there's still very little trolls. So I just keep an eye on things. I run a tight ship around here because I want to protect my people. So was that helpful, Pawan? What I would do is focus on how it can be incredible when you pass, right? Sometimes it's the when that we don't know when it will happen. But stay in the energy of, oh, it can be amazing. Even studying for it. The time now between that now and then can be incredible, right? How about if I just surrender to this moment right now and make it incredible? Maybe you're studying today because you said passing, so I'm assuming you're already studying. But if you're studying today, okay, like I said about the nap, or, finding a nice blanket or a little pet or somewhere to go that you like to study, right? This is about getting in the great energy. That's how we bring what we want to us quicker. So I hope that helps. I trust that helps you. And we are going to move along. Thank you for your questions, Sidhu. Pawan, now we're going to move on to Miss Melissa. Are you still here? And then there's this other, I am so sorry. Oh my gosh. C-E, I can't even read this, you guys. Let's send love to Sidhu. Let's send love. Let's tap the screen for Sidhu. What the heck does this say? Because we got Miss Melissa, believe it or not, that's what that says. What does this say? You guys, help! Help! What does this say? I can see that's Amanda D. I have been having the intention for a long time, but I haven't been taking action to improve my handwriting. But I'm just such a computer girl and phone girl. It's like, I haven't been practicing. Okay, so do I see, it might be Andrew, no? Anyway, Miss Melissa, are you still here? Suzette, I already called you like 4 people ago, but if you stick around, I'll grab you at the end, okay? I just want to keep going. It doesn't seem like a lot of people are here, so wait here. Miss Melissa, I think she's not here, so we'll move on to Amanda D. Amanda D, if you're here, and then Raquel. But there's also that mysterious name, if you have that, looks like anything like that, C-E. I don't even know what I wrote. I'm so sorry, you guys. Cowell? I don't even know what I wrote. I'm so sorry. I could check it. You're here. Okay, Amanda. I could find that C name too. But I don't think that person is here because they would have spoken up, I think. Yeah. Okay. All right, so let's keep going. Amanda, did you have a question, my love? What was your question? Or do you just want a card? Amanda D. And then we're going to do Raquel. Amanda D. Amanda D. Just a card? Okay, I got you. And Raquel, you're next. Okay. Let's see what Amanda's card is today. Oh, that's not it. This is your card. Nope. This is your card. Yes. Okay. Amanda. Ooh, I love this one. Ease. 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 Ease for Amanda. Let's see. It's easy for me to receive. It's easy for me to receive. It says it twice. Oh, 3 times. That's the whole card. It's easy for me to receive. It's easy for me to receive. It's easy for me to receive. How does that feel? What if it's easy for you to receive exactly what you desire? Not just one thing, but exactly what you desire. The whole vision. What if it's easy? All my live streams are about opening, trusting, dropping into trust, into your inner world, the inner magic. Amen. Confirmation. Yes, girl. Yes, Amanda, sending you all the love and good vibes. I love it. Thank you for being here and thank you for your request. Okay, and we've got Raquel. Raquel, I know she's still here. Let's go. Raquel, did you just want a card? You're welcome. Pawan as well. Maybe your internet's a bit funny, hey, Pawan? Because I think you meant to say thank you a while ago, or maybe you're just saying thank you again. Who knows? But maybe that's why there was so many copy and paste earlier. All right, health. Okay, I'm not a medical doctor. I want to say that. Okay, so don't take my advice like I'm a medical doctor. I'm not. What I am is going to allude to the energy in your field, like the energy around you, which of course affects our well-being in general, but I cannot speak to health, okay? Legally, I do not do that. I do not claim to tell you what's right for your health, but I'll give you, again, about energy and general well-being, okay? All right. Yes, a new season of ease. Amanda, I love that. Yes, girl. Okay, Rachel. I went through a huge health thing, huge. The first in my life, a year and a half ago. It was scary, very scary. Let's talk. Cal, I got your card the first time. Yay. Okay. Oh, this is powerful. Humility. This is exactly what I experienced. Interesting. Okay. Humility. Look at that beautiful. Is that an owl? I love that. Humility. I'm covering the words because you can't read them anyway. I don't want to confuse you. Humility. It's backwards. Let's see what it says, Raquel. Allow me, divine, so whatever you call creative intelligence, right? God, Allah, whatever it is for you, source. It says divine here. Allow me, divine, to always accept the right assistance. I welcome your help in every way and delight in receiving it. That makes me want to cry, honestly, because my health situation was so tough. I could not see my way out at all. This is getting humble, like I do not know what to do, right? So let's read it again. Allow me, divine, to always accept the right assistance. I welcome your help in every way and delight in receiving it. How does that land for you, my love? I'm sending, let's everybody tap the screen for Raquel's well-being and her health. I'm tapping too. Let's tappy tappy. Yes, Amanda, exactly. Yes. Ask and receive. Yes. Open and receive. Absolutely. I love it. Yes. Oh, sending you so much love, Raquel. Yes. You pray every day. Yes. So praying can sometimes just watch the element of your praying, okay? Like the tone of it, because I'm not saying there's right or wrong, but sometimes we could just be like, help me, like I have no control, right? When we always have a little bit of control, and believe me, I felt like I had none. I forgot. But just like the shark story I always share, I'll share it quickly. You guys can look it up on TikTok. There was this woman, she got into the ocean and she got bit by a shark. She's young. And she was recording it. Okay, so you see the water become full of blood, and she's recording it, and then all you can hear her saying, "I can and I will. I can and I will." Like she just said, "Screw this! Like fuck this! I'm not letting this shark win. Like I'm just not." She couldn't see anything, but she's like, "I can and I will." When all else is like hopeless and helpless, just like the hurricane, it's like, I can and I will. That's what we can reach to, because we can pray to the divine, but there's something called free will. We have to step in as well. We have to ask, and we have to say, I will. I'm going to do something. And I'm like almost crying when I say that, because it feels like you have nothing left to do anything with. You're like, how the heck am I going to have energy? I remember my thoughts. I couldn't even get control of them at all. Like I couldn't even like keep one for a long time. I was having an allergic reaction to a medication, and I was bedridden. It was horrifying. I would just be like a little firefly. I have a little bit of a thought, but when I did, I knew to grab onto that. When I came to lucidness and clarity, I knew to grab onto it, right? Like, okay. And then get strong. I can and I will. Like hold the power, because then it's going to grow. That's what we can do, right? So that woman, she got out of her shark situation. After she got in the boat, she's like, I don't know how I'm going to get back now. And I don't know if this shark is going to come back for me, but I can and I will. And she got back to shore. And obviously it's not magic. She didn't just like magically get back. She did a whole bunch of things, but she had to have that mindset first. Okay, so that's my message for you today. Drama Mama, I'm so sorry. I've already closed the list, but check the link, click my profile, and you'll get a notification. You can get a notification from TikTok, but that's not always reliable. I do have an email list there where I notify everybody before I go live. Okay, so if you want that, you can, and then you can come on the next time. Sorry, my love. I have a long list today, and I have an appointment today, but I wanted to come on and share the love. Thank you, Raquel, for being here. I'm sending you so much love, my dear. Lots of love. You can and you will. Yes. Oh, yes, I can and I will. Everybody tap the screen for Raquel. She can and she will. Yes, she will. I love it. Okay, Michelle, are you still here? Michelle, and then, oh my gosh, you guys, this is wild. I always say I'm going to write very clearly. Did not happen. I can see Brittany's name after, but there's somebody. Okay, I can see Jay and then Kanaka Baby. This is hilarious. I have no freaking idea, but maybe you guys can figure it out. Help. Help. So we got Michelle, okay? This it says baby at the end. And then we got Brittany. And that's the last of our list today. I'm laughing at myself. Oh my gosh. Oh well. Hello, hello. Okay, so Michelle, that's you. Should I close my home daycare before I put my house up for sale? Going through separation. Okay. So if you didn't close it, would you just continue somewhere else? Is that what you're thinking? Answer that while I'm tuning in for you. Should I close my home daycare? I'm getting no. So you're talking to the right person, right? Because I've been I sent an invitation to someone. I'm so sorry. Just ignore that. Sorry. I sent an invitation by accident. I think it was to Emin. I'm sorry. Emin. That would be the hope. Okay. Sorry. Ah! How do I stop this? Thank you. Whoops. Okay. So I just hit the screen. Okay. So Michelle, I'm getting a no. So I was saying you're talking to the right person, because I've been a business, like I I help people with guidance, and I have had my business for 15 years, and I've gone through many reiterations of it. So there are always ways to keep things going, even though you're going through that. And I want to share, this is coming through. It's kind of embarrassing, but it's true. When I had my hugest week in my business, okay, like still to this day, it blows my mind how much money came in that one day from my coaching and my mentoring services. I was having a really hard time with my spouse. Like, I look back and I'm like, how did that even happen? Right? Because after, like, behind the scenes, it was really rough for me. Like, I was going through one of the hardest times of my life. Let's just put it that way. And my business was making the most money ever. And I was like, how is this even happening? In the moment when I was doing it, I'm saying it's embarrassing because it's not really, but people online portray businesses like you have to be perfect, right? This is the whole point of me sharing this. You have to be perfect. Things have to be perfect behind the scenes. No, they don't. No, they don't, in order for them to work. And it's not about working and making money. To me, the money that came in was a representation of how much impact I was having, how much I was helping people. So it was amazing that my business was able to keep going and keep helping people to that extent when I was going through so much. And this is one of the greatest lessons I've ever learned. So, excuse me, need some more spray. My throat. I ate too much salt yesterday too. My body doesn't like a lot of salt, but my heart does. Like, bring in all those chips. Yummy. I didn't have any chips. I don't know what I had, but it was too salty, whatever it was. Excuse me. Okay. So, I have 2 bottles here. I don't know if I needed to shake this one or if it's expiring. So how does that sit with you, honey? How does that feel? It's okay, Brittany. You're up next, honey. You didn't miss anything. Hi, Margie. Hello. Michelle, how's this landing? Do you have any other follow-up questions? Are you still here? Bum, bum, bum. And then we'll do Brittany, and then I'm going to go. But I might be back later. Oh, I'm sorry here. Honey, I'm sorry. I missed some of your comments. That would be the hope. Okay, that would be the hope. Not sure where this new path will take me. Yes, and Michelle, I want you to embrace that. Okay, I'm getting chills for you. Embrace it. That was my thoughts. Keep it going. Yes. Oh, yes. I want you to embrace that. That's what surrender is. That seems to be a huge theme today. Okay, probably because the world, huge surrender right now, right? It makes me want to cry for the hurricane people. It's wild. But it is. It's all about surrender. So I don't know where this is going to take me. But I'm going to show up. I'm going to be present. That's how I was when I was having a hard time in my home. I ran my business from my home. And it was really scary. But I just said, I don't know where this is going to take me. And I'm going to be here regardless. I'm going to show up for my people with love in my business. Because it actually lifted me up to do that too, right? When I was having a hard time at home. And it was also still during the global panini, right? The 2020 crisis. So the whole world was upside down anyway. There was so much stress and uncertainty. And what it took was more opening and just surrender, and then the trust in ourselves, right? When we show up with good intentions, I know I can feel it. You have good intentions for your daycare, for the children that you serve. And when we keep showing up in that energy, and sometimes we do need to just pray right before we get on live stream, like that's my business, or pray right before we, get on to our daycare business. But we'll show up 1 minute at a time. I'm going to share one more thing for you, Michelle, because this is like a huge passion of mine, right? I've been helping business women for a very long time. Most of my testimonials are related to business. If you want to read some of them for inspiration, just click on my profile picture twice and you'll see my website. And you can read some of them right there. But I remember I once was having such a hard time. I did all my makeup. I was speaking to a Facebook group with 96,000 women in there, business women. Okay. I was horrified. I was scared, but I was also, all of this stuff came up before the date, all this crisis in my life. Like I was literally in a hotel room because that's how bad it was. I was crying. It was like 15 minutes to the time that I had to talk. And I didn't want to cancel, right? I can and I will. I'm like, I'm going to make this happen. But I was crying. I'm like, I need to just let it out. So I just cried it all out. I know some people will be like, oh, who cares about makeup? No, I wanted to look presentable to these business women and serve my life's purpose in a beautiful way for them. And so I was like on the floor crying. I was just like a mess. 5 minutes before I was fixing my makeup and I gave the best talk ever. right? So women are like the ocean, right? Speaking of the ocean is very angry in Florida, but women are like the ocean. We change, and we gotta roll with that instead of saying we have to be perfect. We have to be calm all the time. We have to be this. No, roll with it, let it dance with it, be with it, and keep going, because that's how we're meant to be, right? We don't need to be perfect. So Michelle says, thank you. Might need a mini vacation. Yeah, exactly. Go. Yeah, do it. That's what I did. That's what I was doing in the hotel. I'm like, I'm just going to get away. That's it. And it wasn't like I didn't have tons of money at the time. So it wasn't a big fancy hotel. It was just like, I'm going to get away from my environment right now, right? It's too much. And your own kids. Yes. Thank you. You're so welcome, my love. Thank you for your question. I know a lot of people could take from that. And just so you know, everybody, there's a link for my YouTube in the bio as well. And I have all the replays to all of my live streams there for you. Okay. So you can go on over, hit the subscribe. I would love that. I would appreciate that. And you can watch the replays. And a lot of my stuff of business is there too, Michelle. I have to go there and curate it a bit more. Like I have tons of videos. I've been doing live streams since 2015. A lot of them were regarding business and just getting into this energy and keep going and that kind of stuff. Like was my passion for a very long time. It still is, but I just opened it up bigger because the world is just going upside down. But yeah, so feel free to check out more videos if you need more inspiration. All right, lots of love. Everybody tap the screen for Michelle. Roll Tide. Yes, girl. Roll Tide. Tap the screen. Let's send her some love and let's talk to Brittany. Brittany, did you have a question, my love, or did you just want... I won't be in a huge rush. I have about 10 minutes because I want to go to the bathroom and everything before my call. All right. Did you have a question, Brittany, or did you just want a card? Let me know. Am I going to hear from Daryl today? Okay. This is a very specific one. I like it. I just realized I did a front hair flip before I tuned in. Maybe this is my new thing. Most people do it this way. I'm like, tune in. Brittany, I'm getting no, not today. Not today. But let's explore this, okay? Sending love to Michelle. Thank you, Diamond Girl. Appreciate that love. Oh, yes, I'm going to do you next. I almost forgot. Okay. Okay, guys. So, Brittany, it's not the end of the world. I don't know if you're really, I don't know you at all, right? So I don't know if you're really hanging on to it. But there's been a lot of messages for people today about pausing and surrendering into what is right now, and that's okay. So I'm getting a no. And whenever I get a no, I ask 3 times to make sure, because I don't really like delivering no's, but it's okay. Can you guys hear my dishwasher? My whole house echoes. It's so quiet in here, and I live in the woods, so everything's like... Ooh, speaking of love, I don't know if Daryl's a love interest. Divine love. Look at this. Male angel. I love that. Masculine angel. Divine masculine. Let's tune into this. Love it. Okay. When you offer everything to the divine with detachment, you begin a love affair with spirit. This is exactly what I was thinking for you, Brittany. It's like, if he didn't reach out today, how can you just have a love affair anyway, regardless? Because don't all of our lovers want to see us in that energy, right? When we're already juiced up and into our vibes and into our lives, because we're giving ourselves so much self-love and we're already having a love affair with ourselves, right? We're already in everything that we want the call from Daryl to give us. We're already in the vibe. So when Daryl comes to us, he's like, you don't need me? What? What do you got going on over there? There's something good going on over there, Brittany. I'm playing around. I'm assuming this is a love interest, but it might not be. Could be your brother or, I don't know, a work person, but you don't have to share either. But this is how it goes. I know a lot of people who will watch the replay, or yes, that's true, yes. Brittany says, yes, that's true. But, we can all tune into this. It's love. Yeah. Yeah. So how can you fill your cup? Fill your cup means you're overflowing, you're bursting with whatever you want to receive. If I were you, I would make a list today. What do I get from my love with Daryl? What do I want? And look for energetic qualities. You can put all kinds of things you want, everything that comes to your mind, but also look for energetic qualities. Oh, security, fun, warmth. Look for like those kinds of essences and qualities. And then today, your intention will be just try it. It might be hard. Maybe you're going through heartbreak. I don't know. But you can tune in and say, how can I feel warmth today? Oh, like for me, I'm like, oh, I got 2 cats. They love to snuggle. One's a Maine Coon. He's humongous. He's very furry. I love him. If you don't have pets, there's fuzzy blankets, right? Like, how can you create this by yourself? And even if you're hurting or you're going through grief, crying, like you get to still let some of that in. How can you let this in right now? How can you experience all of those qualities that you want from connecting with him to yourself? And this card very clearly says connect to the divine. So where do you feel spirit, whatever you call that, right? Whatever you believe created all life on the planet. How can you connect to that? For me, I feel it most when I'm in the nature, right? That's why I moved to the huge freaking forest, right? I feel it. I'm like, when I'm doing my live streams today, we didn't have too much. Today's bird energy, but normally there's like all kinds of things that come through here. We had a bear the other night. We had the frog. Mr. Frog comes in. He's very loud. I love him. We had chipmunks. We had an owl one night. Like we have all kinds of energy here. And it makes me fill up, right? It fills my heart. It fills my heart. So those are the questions I would ask myself. We're going to go on to, what was her name? Suzette. I said I would read you. Yeah, because you missed your calling. But I think that's you. Is that you, Suzette? Baby Bobby? Yeah. Baby Bobby, is that you? Suzette, no, it's not. Diamond Girl is. Baby Bobby, you missed your turn, my love, and I have an appointment. So I have to leave in 10 minutes. So sorry, Brittany, I just saw your second question. I can't answer it one question at a time. When I'm on live next time, you can ask it. And you can ask like several questions when you're here, but I just have to put you at the bottom of the line. And as you know, we close the list. So Brittany, everybody tap the screen for Brittany. Sending so much love for you, honey. Now in this pause is your time to fill up for you. Okay, that's what it's here for. Remember, things are here for you. They're not happening to you. It's happening for you. Okay, maybe Daryl was meant to give you that gift of self-love in a deeper way. And whether or not you be together, it's going to end up great if you heed the call. If you say, yes, I'm going to start. And again, no matter where you are, just start with small things or do a whole bunch of big things. Okay. Sorry, baby Bobby. Yeah, I called you earlier, but you weren't here. Diamond Girl's here. Career General. Got ya. Okay, let's go. Let's go. You're welcome, Brittany. You're welcome, my love. Diamond Girl, Suzette. Okay, got a few more minutes. Here it is. One of these two. Not that one. This one. Okay, Suzette. Gratitude. Oh, what a great way to end, you guys. Gratitude. I love it. Gratitude. Okay. Fill me with gratitude for all you give. May I be a vehicle for you wherever I go. Well, this is huge for career, right? So if you're filled with gratitude, whatever you're thinking, don't mind my yoga ball noises, you guys. I'm on a yoga ball. That's the noise. It's not anything else. So if you're in gratitude energy, right? And again, whatever you call the divine. So I call it creative intelligence for teaching purposes. It means all the energy that created all life on this planet, whatever you think that is. Okay. If you're grateful to it, right? Like you start practicing and cultivating deeply, not lightly, like deeply, like, and especially when we're going through hard times or we're wondering about things, we're confused, like about our career. Now's the time to start saying, what am I really happy with in my life? Because that's when you become a master during the hard times. It's easy when everything's going well. We're like, oh, I like this, right? But when it's not going well, or we're confused and we're starting to get down, that's the time to be like, become a ninja at it, right? So that's the time to really tune in deep and start looking around. What, and I feel like grateful is almost overused, but what do I really appreciate in my life right now? Like I said, an example is if someone's sleeping on the floor. Well, do you appreciate the blanket, the fresh air that's coming through the window, the cat, that you live with? Like, what is that, right? And start to tune in, because that's when you deepen your connection with that creative intelligence, which lives inside of you. Everyone has a spark of it that we can get to tune into and be. And that's exactly what career and life purpose is about. Meaningful, successful life purpose, right? Is about you being the vehicle for it. But you first have to cultivate a deeper relationship with it, and a consistent one. Okay? All right, you guys, I'm about to sign off. I just want to say goodbye to Suzette. Make sure she received the message. And then I'm going to sign off for now. I might be back later, but I'll definitely be back tomorrow, I think. And don't forget, in my bio, lots of things you can sign up for, including an email list, just to let you know when I will be live next, okay? If you don't like the TikTok system. You're so welcome, my love. You're so welcome. She got it. Okay. Mwah. Thank you, everyone. Let's all tap the screen for Florida and all the hurricane stuff, the horrible stuff that's going on. That was my intention when I came on here, is to send so much love, get us into our power, fill us up so that we can vibe out and hold space for those people as they move through this horrific time. Mwah. Lots of love. I'll see you next time.